This is agility fishing, and we're teaching you the top 3 knots for beginners, which are good for all the way from real big shark fishing to right down to roach or shiners, as you call them in America. First knot is a Uni Knot, which is really good for tying onto hooks, lures, tying onto your reel when you're spooling it up. Good strong knot. Number 2 is the Palomar knot. That's really good for joining onto your hook, or you tie it in the middle of your line when you drop shot in, and it's really good for being strong and holding your hook onto your line really well. And then the last knot is a figure of 8 knot, and that is perfect for joining 2 bits of line together, or tying over, or putting onto the swivel. So we're using this as a hook eye demonstration. It's just a long bit of metal with a twirl in it. If you can see that, I'm not sure. Yeah. And it's going in the flight iron vise to hold it still, so I can use my 2 hands instead of one on that, one trying to do the knots.
Done?
Yeah. This is knot number 1, Uni Knot. So you get your line, put it through the eye of your hook, like so. Then pinch it about a finger's length away. Then you get the tag end and fold it over it on itself to make a loop, like so. And then you get the tag end and put it through the loop 4 or 5 times, like so. Ready? Number 1. Two, 3, 3, 4. 4 will do for thicker line, 5 or 6 for £10 or less. Then you pull the tag end tight, making sure to moisten the line. Pull it tight so it starts to fold like that. Yeah. This is knot number 1, Uni Knot. So you get your line, put it through the eye of your hook, like so. Then pinch it about a finger's length away. Then you get the tag end and fold it over it on itself to make a loop, like so. And then you get the tag end and put it through the loop 4 or 5 times, like so. Ready? Number 1. 2, 3, 3, 4. 4 will do for thicker line, 5 or 6 for £10 or less. Then you pull the tag end tight, making sure to moisten the line. Pull it tight so it starts to fold like that. Yeah. And then you carry on pulling the tag end tight after you've wetted it, and then you pull it tight to your knot, and you get a nice coil round your line like so.
When it focuses. Yeah, it doesn't want to focus.
Like so.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knot number 2 is a Palomar, so you put your line through so long, then you put your line back through, making yourself a loop inside it, like so. All you do, tie an overhand knot with the loop. See, it's tightening like that. And then you put the loop round your whole hook.
Okay.
You've got your overhand knot, and then you put the loop round your whole hook and rig, and then you just pull everything tight. And this knot is brilliant for big game fishing, because that's how it forms. So you're using 2 strands of line, and it's kind of like a uni knot, so it's got more than one fail loop. So if one loop fails, you've still got another one to tighten up so you don't lose your fish. And then you literally cut it with about a 2 centimetre long tag end. So
That's about a centimetre.
well, a centimetre long tag end, so you can, so if it does come through, you're all good and safe.
Okay.
For the last knot, and this is pretty much the best joining knot ever, you get your line, you put it back on itself and pinch, then you make a circle like so, and you could just put it through like this and make a overhand knot, which is okay, but when you're fighting your bigger fish it'll snap. So with your loop, you get that, pass it round the back of this loop here, and then tie it, which forms a figure of 8
Put it near the light.
forms a figure of 8 looking pattern as you tighten it. Always add a bit of spit, apart from with some knots, and then you tighten it and it forms a nice loop, also known as the figure of 8. And with this one you can trim your tag end any length, but I prefer to have mine as close as possible, so I prefer mine right in about that length, tiny, so the fish can't pick it up. This has been Agility Fishing, and thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, means a lot. Leave comments on our videos telling us what you would like to do for our next video. If we should carry on for our feeder fishing, fly tying, or if we should go river fishing again and drop shot and jigging.